Hey guys, it's Jo with Where the Good Things Grow, and today we are going to show you how to prune your backyard table grapes. This variety happens to be the red seedless, and you can prune it two different types of ways. One will be the cane pruning, and the other one will be the spur pruning. And we've had these for a couple of years, so with me being sick, I haven't had a chance to really get in and give them the maintenance that they deserve to be able to provide us with, the best grapes that we want, right? You don't want a whole bunch of little tiny red grapes that are just gonna, be minimal flavor, tart, it's just not kind of what you're looking for a table grape, right? You want those nice, big, flavorful grapes. So that's why you need to do this. When I was looking on YouTube, I couldn't find a whole lot on maintaining your rambling backyard variety grapes. So I thought I'd make this video for you, and I hope you find it informative. All right. Okay, so let's talk about some of the tools that you're going to need for this job. So we have some pruners right here. Make sure that you clean in between using it for any other job, right? So you're going to clean in between with some isopropyl alcohol. And then we also have these loppers. These are for the bigger cordons. Makes life a little easier. And then you want to make sure that you have these scissors for cutting your green stretchy tape for hanging your vines up once you have them sorted out. Okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get a little closer. I want to show you, let's do this one here. So if we take a step back, you can see how there's, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cordons coming off of that. Now, you can have up to 4, but for this small area that we have back here, I just want to do 2 per grapevine, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and decide which one we want to take. I'd prefer to go with the most healthier vine, the one that's going to give, the best fruit. But let's take a look at this one here. So how do you know what a cordon is versus the 1-year vine? So this one, as you can see, is real woody. It can be kind of flaky, and then you see some of these spurs right here that I've already trimmed growing off these nodes, right? So this is a cordon. You want to keep one of these, at least 2. And then this is going to be your 1-year vine cane. So right here it's smooth and it's kind of brown. So it's very different from this one right here. Okay, so everybody got that? All right then. So what we want to do next is, once we decide which ones we want to keep, we're going to go ahead and trim off the other ones. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to keep this one and this one. So those are going to be my 2 main cordons. And then that means that I'm going to remove this one and I'm going to remove this one. Now these are small enough that I can go ahead and use these pruners. And I'm going to cut it back all the way down so that it's flush with this the bottom right here. So we're going to get that one, and we're going to cut this one. Okay, and then we'll start to make sense of all of this. So what am I going to do with all the rest of these? We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. All right, now doesn't that look more manageable? So now all we have to do is tie up this cordon and tie up this cordon along these wires here. And then once we're done with that, we'll move to the next step, which is trimming up these spurs. All right, so we've got this one tied up over here. And now we want to kind of bring this up, and some of the tendrils are on this one. And loosely, we want to guide it so that we have it more vertical. Ah, smacking me in the face. Okay. So then let's go ahead and loosely tie it, because you don't want to restrict the cordon. Oh my goodness, this is proving harder than it is. Okay, I think I've got it now. All right. So as you can see, we've got this one tied up. Doesn't that look a little neater than this one right here? So let's go ahead and show you how to trim these spurs now. Come on over. Okay, and grab my pruners here. So if you take a look, let's see, let's do this one right here. So you've got this coming off, you've got this coming off, and what's going to happen here is these are just going to continue to make a vine, and you'll have grapes coming off. But to maintain this and manage it so it's not a tangled mess like before, we're going to go ahead and trim to up to 4 nodes. Okay, let's see if you can get in on this action here. Here it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do a diagonal cut just after that. And let's do it again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. See? It's really not too hard once you get going. Let's start here. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at this one. Okay. And I think you guys might be getting the hang of it, but what about this piece right here? Now, since I already have this cordon coming up going that way, and I've got another one from the other side coming up here, it's gonna get pretty full. So I think this year I'm gonna go ahead and take it down to the 4 nodes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal cut. All right, and we've got another one underneath here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll cut those 2. And I really don't need that one. So I think, let's see, I don't really like these little ones down here. So we'll clean those up. And now these ones will run across. I think I'll even take that one. Okay. So we have some more back here. We'll keep pruning and while you guys keep taking a look. Oops, need to sharpen these, huh? There we go. Can you see these here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Prune. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prune. Now we've got a little bit of a mess right here. You've got 1, 2, and 3. Now I don't need all that, but let's see, this is kind of more going off to the side. So why don't I take this one off? Try to get that. Get this out of the way. Get that out of the way. And if we take a step back, doesn't that look so much better than this one? Okay, now are you guys getting it? So that's all it takes to prune your grapevines. And this year, hopefully you'll have more fruitful, more tasty, delicious grapes to share with all of your friends. If you guys have any questions or comments, if you've tried something different, why don't you go ahead and put them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for joining us today. Bye.